will be telling you the story of Elder Paisios. He was born July 25th, 1924. His original name was Arsenios. One time he had to take his brother's lunch when they were in a field. He had never been to that field before, so he held up a cross and was guided there. He became a carpenter so he could be like Jesus. He thought reading Lives of the Saints was more important than doing chores. He went to war at age 21. He prayed to the Mother of God that he wouldn't have to shoot anyone, so he became a radio operator. He had to dig a pit one time to escape gunshots. Two other warriors came and asked if they could get in, so he got out to let them in. A bullet went right over his head. He almost got shot. His friend got shot and almost died, so he went out to the front lines to get him. He could have easily been shot. When he became a monk, his name was changed to Paisios. He was told to go back from Mount Athos to his home village and rebuild a church and a monastery. The heavy marbles were dropped off in the village, so he asked the villagers if they could use their donkeys to carry them up. They refused, so he carried them on his back. He went back. He was friends with animals, and one time painted a cross on a rabbit so that no one would shoot it. He was friends with the bear and would feed it every day. When visitors would come, he would ask it to go away. One time he was going to the monastery with some children, and there was a big boulder in the way. One of the children, named Basil, said they would need a tractor to move it. So Father Paisios told him that he would be the tractor. So he told him to put his hands on the rock and say a prayer. He did so, and he pushed it away. Another time, he was going to his baptizer's relics, and they almost got in a bus crash. So he told the driver that every time he was about to drive, he should cross himself and say a prayer. He had a bird that was his friend, named Elect, which is child in Arabic. He would feed it every day. One time, Elder Paisios became sick, so the bird did not eat the food, and came to see what was wrong. Father Paisios was touched and said, "A man should love and treat them gently, because they are also God's creatures." He went back to Mount Athos to live in peace. One time when he was in his cell, he heard a knock. It was a woman. He wondered how she had gotten onto Mount Athos, so he did not open the door. She knocked a second time. He still did not open. She knocked a third time, and the locked door opened by itself. It was the martyr Euphemia. She told him about her life, and said that she would have wanted to endure more to go to heaven if she could. One time a family came, and there was a large snake there, so a child picked up a rock and was about to throw it at the snake, but Father Paisios stopped him and said that it was his friend. So he filled up an empty can with water and gave it to the snake. When the snake was done drinking, he told it to go away, since he had other visitors. One time a grocer had a problem with mice, so he came to Father Paisios. And Father Paisios asked him, "Do you think we should disturb God for mice?" So the grocer left, thinking that Paisios did not understand the importance of it. When he got home, the mice were not there, and he understood that Father Paisios had done this. He always prayed and never forgot anyone. One time he prayed for weeks, only for children, and during that time some children were playing on the roof and jumping over the air shaft. One child fell in, so the others went down to see if he was okay. He was standing there, very frightened. They asked him who had saved him, and he pointed to the picture of Elder Paisios they had there. He died on July 12th, 1994, which is also when we commemorate him. He answered prayers in heaven as he did on earth, with "Blessed One, go in peace, for God has heard your prayers." I Go to Youville was inspired by him, and he is the hermit on the mountain. Now I will show you a video of him speaking. It has subtitles because he's speaking in Greek, so if the subtitles go too fast, that has the words. So could you take one and pass it back?
Can you tell us the two books you wanted to pass around?
So the two books are ones that he read when he was a child. And this one is The Sayings of the Desert Fathers. And this one is The Ascetical Homilies of Isaac the Syrian.
Should we answer questions now, or?
Why don't we watch the video and then we should have time for questions. was really recent.
Yeah.
July 12th, 1994.
Ei pacoris, kuinka kuun sinä Jaakobin? Istot se on, niistä diavol. Perie Garcia, tu ai caso de sinä, i cristiani, i sono perona tu Kirill. I ista erga tu diavol, i patti carame se sto portofoglio, o sui chiamato chiamino, forse anche per vedere un portofoglio con chiamata, che in tutti sarà tenere. Allora, sembra in i ring di simera i parti ring, lo stiamo chiamando. Questi col simera i persone dei suoi per la nell'oggia verità. Per la media, per il ton, per la profezia, per il silopis. Ecco la apocalipsia, o Θεός, να αξιώσει ολόκληρη την ανθρωπότητα. Και όλοι οι άνθρωποι να δεχθούν με τα χαράς, να δεχθούν με τα χαράς τα λόγια του Ευαγγελίου, που το Ευαγγέλιο γράφτηκε για μας, για ολόκληρη την ανθρωπότητα. Να σωθούν όλοι οι άνθρωποι, να μην αποδεχθεί ουδή και όλοι μαζί να βρεθούμε στην ουράνια βασιλεία του, να τον υμνούμε και να τον δοξάζουμε μαζί με τους Αγίους Αγγέλους και όλους τους Αγίους. Αμήν.
Questions?
Grace.
First, when was he born?
He was born July 25th, 1924.
Okay. And also, what's an air shaft?
It's basically just a big spot where, like, it's kind of like a vent, except it's open.
So it's like maybe a pit in the ground?
Yeah. Well, it's on the top
It was
of
on top
the
of a
roof,
roof?
and it went down to all.
It's like a chimney or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, a chimney or an air duct or something, which are pretty big, to push air through buildings. Not a good idea to think.
I have two questions. One, so is the child who removed the board?
Yes.
What, sorry, what was that?
It was the child who moved the board.
Who moved
the elders.
the...
Boulder.
Boulder.
It was the
That story
Oh,
of the
okay.
boulder.
And also, so this was, so they could have done a video of him, correct?
Yeah.
Are there actual videos of him?
I don't know.
There probably are. That was his voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty awesome. He's a saint. He's been canonized recently.
The only reason there probably might not be videos is if he said, don't take any videos of me. Somebody would probably try.
Do you know, he lived in Greece, right?
Yeah. He was born in Turkey and then he moved to Greece.
Could you say when he was born?
July 25th, 1924. Really?
It was the snake cursed.
No, it was Father Paisios, his friend.
Did you hear the story, Lillian, of the snake? Oh, you didn't? Could you tell her briefly what happened? What was
So,
it?
some people came to visit Father Paisios, and there was a big snake there. So one of the children was about to throw a rock at it. Father Paisios stopped him and told him that it was his friend. So he filled up an empty can with water and gave it to the snake. And when the snake was done drinking, he told it to go away since he had other visitors.
Did St. Paisios make predictions about the future? What would happen
Yes.
today in the world?
I don't know about today, but when people would visit him, he knew what they were going to say. So, like St. Seraphim, they didn't even have to.
Okay. Okay, nice job. Thanks, Haley.